Alright, here we are with another Genshin Impact video. Let's see, this time we're gonna do troublesome work for Lisa in the library. Might do one of these as well, or a couple of them, so we could reach rank 18 today. Probably do these offline since they seem to just be the same thing on repeat. But alright, let's get into it. It's the same thing on every page, and I can't even read it. Alright, let's get into it.
If you're borrowing a book, please register it in the log. The restricted section is currently not lending any books. Oh, it's you, little cutie. It's so good to see you. More refreshing than a strong cup of tea in the afternoon.
Clearly you're meant to be working, but you don't seem to have your heart in it at all.
I mean, other than Jean, who really works that earnestly anyway? So, did you have something you needed? Or did you just come to see me?
Just wanted to see you, baby.
Ooh, a smooth talker. Not what I was expecting.
So, Miss Librarian, got any books to recommend?
Recommended books. Sadly, everything I'd personally recommend is all in the restricted section, which we're not currently lending out.
What's with your ominous tone?
Oh, right. Would you be interested in checking out the Devat travel guide? I think it would be quite helpful for you as travelers here.
Ooh, sounds like it could be helpful. Do you think we could take a peek?
I suppose I can try to find you a copy from the list.
Isn't this Lisa's job? What does she mean, I suppose?
Oh dear. That's unfortunate. Our copy is currently being borrowed. That said, it is now overdue. Come to think of it, quite a few of our books are now overdue. I really wish people would just return their books on time.
Whoa, is Paimon imagining things, or does the air in here suddenly feel a lot more electrified?
Such a pain. I'm going out to bring those unreturned books back. If you'd rather get your hands on that copy of the Tevat travel guide sooner, you'd better come with me.
Lisa seems really scary right now. Paimon thinks it would be best if you answer her.
Oh, yes.
You really are such a considerate cutie. Let's see. First, we can go to the souvenir shop. It's called With Wind Comes Glory. So let's meet there shortly.
Okay, I know that's by the Adventurers Guild. God, that's bright.
Cutie, you're here. Let's begin, shall we?
Marjorie, regarding the book you
Hello,
borrowed.
Marjorie. Any exciting new items in stock? Why so surprised? Today is such a special day. It's only natural that I'd want a souvenir to remember it by.
So, this is a date now?
Oh, is that how you see it? I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. At your age, these kinds of fleeting fantasies are normal.
Well, if it's a souvenir you're after, you're in the right place. I'm sure you'll find something that strikes your fancy, Lisa. Or you could let your new friend pick something out for you. Make it more of an occasion.
Yes, let us pick.
Take a look around. There's sure to be something she'll love.
How do I
Take a
unlock
look
these?
around. There's
I guess an old
This is a
scroll.
historical relic retrieved from some ruins by one of the Adventurers Guild. Sure, there's a bit of wear and tear, but this thing in the painting must be well over 1,000 years old. Though it doesn't make much sense to me.
My goodness. This is one of the 3 lost scrolls that make up the Northern Border Wind investigation. What is it doing here?
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Yeah.
My. You clearly know a treasure when you see it. This is a work of unparalleled significance for the research of ancient people's understanding of the elements. I will gladly accept it. Goodness, is that the time? Marjorie, one last thing. About the legend of Vanessa.
Oh, so you're a fan of the gallant Lady Vanessa too? Why didn't you say so? I have all sorts of items I could recommend. For example, this lion's tooth pendant with Vanessa's name carved into it. It was once a medal awarded to a knight by the great lady herself. Oh my goodness. I do apologize. I got so excited when you mentioned Vanessa. I didn't know that book was overdue, even though I take it with me everywhere. I can't believe I didn't put 2 and 2 together as soon as I saw you here. Here you go.
Well, since you look up to Lady Vanessa so very much, please be more punctual next time.
Yes, Lisa. I will be, Lisa.
Let's go and find the next overdue book.
Welcome to Good Hunter. Table for 2?
3!
Oh, my apologies. Please sit wherever you like, and call me over once you're ready to order.
So we're gonna eat first and bring up the book.
Why, of course. The stress of work really takes the pleasure out of eating, don't you think?
Work is that bad, huh?
Why don't you order us something, cutie? I'm ever so curious to know what your tastes are.
I guess smoked
This
chicken?
seems like the sort of staple bar food you'd find at the tavern. It has an extremely strong flavor, so drinkers love it because they can actually taste it.
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
No.
Why don't you order us something, cutie?
I guess steak.
Good Hunter's signature dish. If it's what you want, I'll try anything once.
You sure? Can't change again.
Fuck it.
Finished ordering? Sit here. Let's dine together.
I was sitting. Really?
Beautifully tender and cooked to perfection. No wonder it's their signature dish. It's a shame I can't have more, but a witch must watch her physique.
Paimon's so full.
Time is getting on. I suppose I should carry on with this ghastly thing called work. Let's have a little chat with Sarah about her library book.
Would you like to order something else?
No, thank you. We're quite satisfied. But I'm afraid I must ask you about the Boar Princess.
The boar brisket? I'm sorry. I think we took that off the menu.
She means the book you borrowed.
Oh, of course. I came straight to the restaurant after I borrowed it and completely forgotten that I even had it. I'm so sorry, Lisa. I will bring it to the library myself as soon as I finish work.
Okay then. But make sure you don't forget this time. Right. On to our next stop then, cutie.
Okay.
This is our final call for the day.
Welcome. Couples are our specialty. Let me know what you'd like and I'll wrap them up nicely for you.
Ah, yes. Now, which book was it that has the line, "A date without flowers is a date without romance"?
Would you by any chance care for some flowers, my lady?
Why, it just so happens that I would, my kindest cutie.
Some flowers for Miss Lisa? What would you like?
I don't know what Lisa would like. Mist
Mist
flower?
flowers. Over there in the corner. But don't touch them with your bare hands. You'll get frostbite. You want them? You're sure? What an unusual choice. It's just that Lisa seems to use Electro quite a lot. Things could get a little bit dangerous.
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Yeah, sure.
Huh?
She wears
These
gloves.
flowers are saturated with cryo energy. They could be very dangerous for me. Don't you know what happens when cryo meets electro? You certainly haven't been doing your homework. Meet me at the library after work, and I will give you some training on elemental reactions. If you still find it hard to memorize, maybe I'll have to give you a little taste of what it feels like to superconduct. Okay, time to get back to business. Donna, do you know why we're here?
Back to business? My business is selling flowers.
Once again, we see a total lack of respect for literature. The Pale Princess and the Six Pygmies. Ring a bell?
Oh, yes. Well, what happened was... Oh no, what am I gonna do? I lost the book. A while back, I realized it was almost due, and I was getting ready to bring it back to the library, but I couldn't find it anywhere. I looked for days, but nothing. It's like somebody stole it. It should have been there, on my bedside table, right where I left it.
Uh-oh. Bet Lisa does some crazy things when she gets mad.
I heard that. Well, if it really was stolen, Donna's done nothing wrong. The blame lies with the book thief. And their punishment will be 10 times worse than stealing my book.
Like Paimon said, totally crazy.
How do we find the
Don't
book?
worry about that. As long as I remain librarian, not a single book will go missing for good. I put a unique elemental marker on each book. Our thief will have left a nice set of clues for us to follow.
When did Lisa start taking her job so seriously? Paimon always thought she was a total slacker.
Hey, sweetie, I've heard your elemental sensitivity is very strong. Why not see what you can do?
Elemental sensitivity? Oh, Paimon's got it. Use your elemental sight to look for clues.
Looking at the elemental traces, it does seem likely that the book was stolen.
So Donna didn't do anything wrong after all.
It's not from the restricted section, so it's hardly a book worth stealing. Whoever wanted this book so badly had a strange fixation indeed.
So what do we do now?
The elemental traces are very faint, but I can tell that the thief took it beyond the city walls. You must see it too, right, cutie? Let's follow the trail and have a look where our thief was headed, shall we? Come a little closer.
Oh, that sucked.
The elemental traces are strong here, but it seems our thief did not stay for long. The trail keeps going. Let's keep looking.
Damn, it's gonna be on top of the hill, ain't it? Yeah, looks like it.
It's further than I thought. Quite the intrepid explorer, our little thief.
Maybe we frighten the turtle back inside his shell.
It must be nearby. Using elemental sight, you can even detect magic. Follow the flow of magic to find the book.
Okay.
The thief lives inside ruins? Mondstadt people do have some strange quirks.
Please do not jump to such a preposterous conclusion about the living habits of Mondstadt's residents. This seems far more likely to be the work of some none too friendly troublemakers.
The Adventurers Guild?
It's not unlike them, in the sense that they are known for darting around amongst underground ruins. But adventurers do not typically take others' belongings. Well, not from the living anyway. This is more likely to be the Abyss Order's doing. They do seem to have a way of slipping in and out of places like ghosts, after all.
So they just slipped in the city, took a book, and left.
Also, there's an elemental seal at the entrance. It looks like the result of an Abyss mage's magic.
How do they get in the city undetected?
A seal? How are we gonna break it? Is this gonna turn into another huge ordeal?
Not to worry. If you think a little magic can keep me out, think again.
Why is that?
Come on.
Whoa! So this is what Lisa's like when she's hard at work.
Hmm.
It's so much bigger in here than Paimon thought. Do we really have to go all the way inside?
If you borrow a book, you have to return it. There will be no exceptions.
They replaced my Lisa with a weaker one? Mine was level 20 and ascended. Oh, I guess her attack is higher. And her elemental mastery. Still, I don't think they should be replacing my character if I've got it on me. Tag the electrosensor anchors. Okay, I can't land on that. Oh, I must activate him like this, I guess.
freeze.
He, ha, ha, hit. You, he, ha, ha. Hup, yeah. Come a little closer. Blitz. Get, whoa. He, hup. He, huh. He, huh. Hit. Get, huh.
Why was it immune?
Hey, look! It's an abyss mage! Lisa was spot on!
Try not to enjoy this too much.
No escape! Get him!
He, you, huh. Ha.
Dodge this.
How did you find this place? It's so well hidden!
I have no interest in finding out where you little rascals hide yourselves away, but I do want my book back. Tell me, how is it that you have the time to conceal your stronghold and apply a magic seal, but not to sign out a library book in the proper manner? You have no respect whatsoever for other people's work.
You just want the book? I was unaware that anyone in Mondstadt was concerned with unearthing the secret hidden inside this book. Who are you?
The librarian, although I believe that should be quite clear already. Return the book. This is an ultimatum.
Since you insist on concealing your identity, I have all the less reason to give you that book. After all, it contains the secret. Huh? What are you doing? Such concentrated elemental power! Please don't!
Naughty boys who don't do what they're told need a little punishment to keep them in line.
Didn't finish speaking.
This is why I call it troublesome work. We'll just need to find the book ourselves. It should be around here somewhere.
Okay. Whoa. Guessing it's in this chest.
It's the Pale Princess and the Six Pygmies! Paimon remembers that name! Is this the one you were looking for?
That's the one. It's a good thing it isn't damaged. Otherwise...
Otherwise what? Are you telling me you have even more crazy punishments up your sleeve?
I would have probably have needed to dish out a little taste of one of my potions in that case. Then again, as I said, it isn't from the restricted section, which is the only reason I would let the average citizen borrow it in the first place. And it doesn't appear to have any abnormal elemental properties, save for the markings I put on it.
Yeah, it seems like just an average storybook.
So, why?
As far as my duties as a librarian go, my troublesome work is finished. Since this book has piqued your interest, why don't I let you borrow it?
What's, due date?
There's no time limit for you. I will register you as custodian rather than borrower. This is an exclusive privilege reserved for trusted citizens only.
Exclusive privilege? Why does Paimon feel this is just your sneaky way of offloading your troublesome work onto someone else?
Excuse me, are you in some way dissatisfied with my work?
No, ma'am.
You're amenable to reason then. I do wish I could keep you by my side as my personal assistant. My work here is done. I'm going back. Don't forget to register at the library when you have a spare moment.
Wait, what about the book that we were supposed to get? The travel guide. Nobody, I don't remember picking that one up from anybody.
You've returned. The paperwork is done. You are now the custodian of this book.
Thank you, Miss Lisa, but Paimon thinks we're forgetting something.
Remuneration.
You are a voracious one, aren't you?
Look, over there on the shelf. Isn't that the Tavat travel guide? And look how many copies there are.
The Tavat Travel Guide is a serial publication. It is not part of the library's formal collection.
So she lied to us.
Take one. Consider it your compensation for being Lisa's little helper today. With you by my side, my troublesome work was a little less dull than usual.
The Tavat travel guide was just bait to get us to do a day's work.
I hadn't anticipated that a few routine returns inquiries would take us out of the city, let alone down into some underground ruins. As compensation for dragging you into all this bother, take these souvenirs.
Wow, Lisa went and bought us some special souvenirs.
In fact, they were intended for our next outing. But, never mind. We can discuss next time's activity when the time comes. I hope you are looking forward to it.
Very funny. Yeah, this has already showed up before. Alright. 26 for that one, huh? Well, guess we'll go learn about alchemy.
Greetings, I am Timaeus, researcher of alchemy. Welcome to Mondstadt. Alchemy is a craft that has been passed down since ancient times, but it is barely understood in the present. Its mechanisms are magical and mysterious, completely unlike the principles that shape our understanding of the physical world. If we can get the hang of this, we should be able to create some pretty awesome stuff.
This must be your alchemist's workbench.
That's right. Why not give it a go yourself?
I'm afraid I'll blow something up.
You'll be fine. The procedure's actually very simple. If you're interested, I could show you the basics.
Okay. Okay. So is there something specific I should be crafting, or?
Cool.
All we are really doing is following the methods of the ancients as best we can. Much as one who uses a wind glider needs not understand how it was built in order to glide. The difference with alchemy is that every time I think I finally understand how it's supposed to work, something totally unexpected happens.
Can you conjure up a new Paimon?
Hey, you shall have no other Paimon before this Paimon.
Unfortunately, my skills are not that advanced. There's a lot of other mysterious recipes I have to research first.
Did she just come over here to eavesdrop?
Over the course of your adventures, you should come across some alchemist notes from ancient civilizations.
Called her out and she left, huh?
And as your adventure rank increases, more recipes will become available to you.
Why are you so obsessed with other Paimons? Do I no longer satisfy your primordial needs?
You two are a fascinating pair, I must say. Well, see you next time. May the wind bring you good fortune on your path ahead.
That's all that was, huh? Guess I'll go talk to Catherine. All the way over here.
Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome
Really?
to the Adventurers Guild.
Letter? For me? Oh, so you're an adventurer from Mondstadt? What's this, a dandelion? Why is there a dandelion in the envelope? Adventurer, did you place a dandelion in this envelope to try and prove you are from Mondstadt? There's really no need. There is more than enough information contained in this letter to establish your identity and background. What does it mean? Not that it really matters, of course. This letter from the Mondstadt Adventurers Guild says that you are a highly experienced adventurer. If that's true, I'm sure you are ready to take on commissions from the Leeway Adventurers Guild. A whole new world of wild adventure awaits you. Ad Astra Abyssosk. Okay. I guess we'll do this one. Excuse me, did you want something? Code is the norm when you're up the mountain like this one. You look like a traveler, so are you planning on scaling the mountain? Fair enough, I'm not going to try and stop you. I've met my fair share of travelers, and whatever you say, there's no dissuading them. All I will say, if you're serious about this, is to keep an eye on your body temperature at all times. If the temperature drops too low, not only will it slow you down, but you can also injure yourself. And if you're unlucky enough to get attacked by a monster in that state, well, that's the last situation you'd want to find yourself in. So if your temperature drops dangerously low, get yourself to a source of heat and warm back up while you plan your next move. In short, and I know you've probably heard this plenty of times, but it's true. This is by far the most dangerous place in all of Mondstadt. When you're climbing a mountain, you must always plan your movements carefully. I've seen more than a few adventurers lose their lives because they didn't think before they acted. Alright, I won't lecture you any longer. Just be sure to prepare before you set out. Do you know anything about the air current? You've already been that high up? That's very impressive. Still, a cavern blocked by a strange air current, you say? Let me think. We did have an adventure team that also got lucky enough to reach a point very high up in the mountain. They couldn't get close enough, but they did report that a cavern nearby had a strange and powerful air current flowing from it. But logically speaking, no air current in such a place should be that strong. No one knows the reason why either. Apart from that strange air current, this mountain is also home to some very strange ice. This ice is incredibly hard to break and will not melt when exposed to fire. It has proved a major obstacle to our exploration as a result. We have been unable to find a way to deal with that ice, so we've had to go around it. What's more, blue plants are often found growing near this ice. I could vaguely see that there was something encased within the ice, but since I was unable to melt it, catching a glimpse of it was as far as I got. If you're interested, you can follow the trail of the blue plants to have a look at that ice. Let me think. I believe that the snow-covered pass, the Entomb City outskirts, and the Starglow Cavern are home to many of the blue plants. You can go and check them out. Strange, powerful air current, bizarre ice, and odd plants. Haha, if this was your standard tale of adventure, there'd be some link between these three. But in real life, it's best to be practical when adventuring. Make sure you prepare yourself sufficiently before heading up Dragonspine, you hear? Yeah, I already found that out when I was unlocking all the waypoints. I also figured out how to saw out the shards. When I had to unlock this one, because it was covered in ice. It said Starglow Cavern, so we'll go there first. this. These are the blue flowers. And there's ice. Okay. Record left behind by someone who once investigated the area. Jaryuma, Paimon bets these would be of great value. Historical value to someone. Let's go ask around. Okay, that's a completely different quest. Is this what else? Huh. I guess this wasn't the ice I was supposed to break? Level 30s down here too. Maybe it's all the way at the bottom I'm supposed to go. Looks like it might be. How do I break it?
Someone needs assistance.
Well, I hope it comes back, or I'm gonna have to wait another day.
Someone needs assistance.
Oh, it just came back. Huh.
Someone needs
Do I
assistance.
turn all these in? Ah, this must be what I was supposed to break over here. Or not.
Someone needs assistance.
Let's see, where are the others? That way it says.
Steady as stone.
Now, there you are. So where's the last one?
Someone needs assistance.
This way it says. But I already got one over here, didn't I? Oh no. Okay.
What's
Does
the
that
hurry?
let me in here? No. How do I open that? Within 30 minutes. Okay.
Freeze!
14 of them. I don't know if I can do
Surrender
that.
and be gentle.
Not with them all being level 30.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Huh? He, huh, here. Huh, huh. Ye- huh, huh, huh. He, huh. Huh. You're in for a little shock.
Go, go, Baron Bunny!
What's the hurry? Cool it! Ha, 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 ha.
Come a little closer. He,
Freeze!
ye- you.
Dodge
Fucking
this!
stunning shit is annoying.
Come a little closer. Blitz.
And ice keeps getting dropped on me on top of that.
Ha, ha, ha. Ha, dodge this!
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to complete it. 2 minutes and I'm only halfway done. And now they're on some type of filler. How the hell am I supposed to hit him now?
Let it rain!
Dodge this! Don't push your luck. Oh, so sorry. Don't push your luck.
I'm a bit rusty.
You're in for a little shock. he,
Yeah, I failed.
you. Don't be such a... I knew I should have stayed home.
Oh, what happens when I lose?
Cool it!
Nothing. Alright, I guess that's one I'll come back to later. Oh, I guess I'll go ask about the book instead. If only someone could help me out. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to be talking to myself like that. Found this. Huh? Up on the mountain? Let me take a look. Wow, what a find. This is a priceless treasure. Treasure? Treasure? Treasure trove of knowledge for the history enthusiast, I mean. Once on a research trip, I read some ancient historical annals. I remember one of them from before the time of the Knights of Favonius. Talked about a team sent by the aristocrats to investigate the mountain. For some reason, though, the annals provided next to no details about what the investigation team found. This is one of the journals kept by the investigation team. It will serve as an immensely valuable historical source for researchers. Would you be willing to go back into the mountain and see if you could find any more of them? Depends on this treasure. Haha, in terms of material wealth, I can't guarantee there will be. But for helping me, I'll make sure to provide you with compensation of a suitable material nature. A reward for your great contribution to academic research. Based on what I'm reading here, the team investigated 3 sites in total, One of them was where you found this, so that leaves 2 more. Let me see, here and here. I've marked them on your map. Thank you for agreeing to this, and please be careful out there. Well, I guess I'll work on those ones.
I'll race you there.
Or not. It is way too bright.
Bet you can't keep up with me. That's more like it. I'll race you there.
What the hell do I do? There's no way I'm just supposed to follow them all around. Oh. Wait. That one comes here. No? What the hell do I do? Is there one I'm missing? No? They go in a loop. Okay, let me move you. Wait for you to get about there. And move you. And then move you. Do I just run past all 3 of them? I am lost. Equal distances, yeah, but I go through him. And he's coming right back here. Same with the others. I am so lost. Okay, let's move you. Okay, that one stopped, so let's move you. Wait for that one to go down and then move you. What the fuck does move equal distances mean? Is there more than just 3? What's in here? No? I am so fucking confused. Okay, those two are now running together. They can only open 2 at a time. What the
Someone needs
fuck?
assistance.
Okay. Wait. Where do you go? Well, that didn't help any. Thing is, they're only opening one though. The previous one is closing as the next one is opening. I've gotta be missing something.
Someone needs assistance.
Well, I guess I'm gonna call this one here. I'll come back to this later. When I'm a higher level, I might come through dealing with the winter area. Because everything here is too high of a level for me to begin with. I've got a feeling once I get this done, I'm gonna have to fight this guy too. He's probably gonna kick my ass. Alright, if you actually watch this, I don't see why you did, but if you did, I really appreciate it. Starting next week, I'm gonna try to start editing these videos. Just the last editor I used was spazzing out on me and I couldn't get anything working properly. When I tried speeding up, it would cut back to previous parts of the video and speed that up and input it instead of speeding up the part I was trying to, and it was just a huge mess. I'm gonna look for a better video editor
Leave it to
and
me. All of it. Whatever it is.
try to start editing and
Exactly
such,
is
but
it.
if you watched
I didn't
this,
quite catch your request.
thanks, and leave a comment if you know any good editors to use, and I'll give it a shot. But thanks. Hope you all have a good one. Peace.